Ever wondered how your message travels from your keyboard to a friend across world in under a second? So further, it's not magic, it's layers. Today we'll peel back these layers and see how OSI and TCP make this internet behave. Stay tuned, by the end you will be a network ninja. Welcome to Cyberhero. OSI model, Open System Interconnection. A theoretical 7-layer model created by centralized communication and teach how network functions should be separated. So let's see what are these OSI model and TCP model. Remove my notepad here. First we will go through OSI model. OSI model. It's a theoretical reference model. Theoretical reference model. It's not a practical model. There are the 7 layers here present. Application layer. Another one is presentation. Good. And session. After that, transport. Then we will say network layer. Then we will go for data link. Then we will see the physical. These are the 7 layers. A presentation. So, I used our presentation layer. Let me try to open and tab here. Network nodes. Leave this, internet is not working, so I will go for this. So what is this application layer? Application layer is called user facing networking services. You can make an example of email web browser like that. This is the application layer, user facing network services. Then another comes presentation layer. This is responsible for data translation. It's got data translation, encoding, so on. Encoding. Okay. Here encryption using SSL, TLS. That is secret channel handling, character encoding and compression. Here it's explained. Then move another layer is session. We will go in deep. No worries. What are the protocols used for every layer? We will see them also. We will take an example. By this example, it will make you clear. Then we will go for session layer. Session layer is responsible for session management. Then transport layer. Transport layer is responsible for end-to-end communication and reliability. This is short form. Don't worry about notes. I will provide link in description. You can check out there for Telegram channel and download notes from there. Then there is a network layer, logical addressing and routing. Logical addressing. What does that mean? No worries. We'll see this. What does the logical addressing means? And routing. Clear. Example, assigning IP, etc. Then data link. Data link is forming MAC addressing. Sorry, not NAC. It's MAC addressing. Short form. Then another thing is, if some errors will be there, error detection takes place here only. Whatever another. So on that's enough for this one. Then another layer is physical layer. Physical layer is electrical, optical, mechanical transmission. It can be electrical, optical, mechanical transmission cables like signals, bits on the wire. You can consider like as wires. Simple concept. So this was about OSI model. We will go through working. I have given overview of how many layers are there. There are 7 layers: application, presentation, encoding, session, and data layer. Networking, error detection. So let me delete this. Another we will see, that is TCP IP model. This is the practical model. It's actually derived from that OSI model. It's a practical model. Here only 4 layers are there. First one is application layer. My network is not working, otherwise I will show in a diagram. By diagram we will get clear. So then transport layer. Then another one is internet layer. Simple. Now we will say fourth one, link or network access layer. Simply link layer. Finish. Khalas. It's a practical model used for internet. It maps network functionally into 4 layers. Good. The first layer, application layer, it contains OSI application presentation session. Regarding that, the application layer, it is the combination of these layers, application, presentation and session layers. These 3 layers were in OSI model. When it comes for a practical, these layers get combined and make a single layer that is called application layer in TCP IP model. So what are the protocols used here? That is HTTP, HTTPS, DNS, so on. Are you getting it? So this was about application layer and it is protocols used. Then transport layer, it's TCP reliable connection oriented and UDP connection. Here 2 protocols, your TCP, UDP. 2 protocols here. Transportation layer, I told you in OSI model what is the use of transportation layer. And we'll say an internet or layer where IP addressing and routing takes place. IP addressing and routing takes place. What are the we can say IPv4 like IPv6, ICMP packets, or so on. Then link layer, network access layer. It's corresponding to as a data link or physical. Some we see Ethernet. Here Wi-Fi example or PPP. Then we'll go by layer and its responsibility is clear. Then first no what I want, casein, yeah. System, what is happening? What is going on? Okay, I think some issues with this notepad. Trying to open and full screen. Good. Haha. Okay, no worries. Let me open other notes. CTK notes. Here we will try to make notes. First layer, application layer. I hope it is visible for you. I'm sorry for I don't know what is going wrong with this notepad sometimes. Also, it is responsible for interface for application to use network services. Example intake, we can say web browser, HTTP email clients, SMPT, DNS resolvers. In example, we can say visual. There's a person typing a message into mail app. Person typing a message into a mail app. That comes under application layer. Then another layer, presentation layer, responsibility, formality, translation, encryption, decryption, compression. These 3 things. What is that? Encryption, decryption and compression. Example, we can see SSL, TSS, JSON, so on. Just imagine a translator converting a document into local box. So responsibility, format, translation. Then an example, SSL, TSL, base and foreign JSON bytes. Then we will see session layer. It's responsible for session management. It's responsible for session steps management synchronization. Example we can see here: API session tokens or PC sessions. It keeps alive them. Then we will see the transport layer. Transport layer, it's responsible for reliable delivery, segmentation, follow control, multiplexing your ports. Example, if we will say, then TCP 3-way handshaking, UDP fast, no guarantee. Why it's no guarantee? It comes under with less security than TCP. So this is the issue. But UDP is faster than TCP. If you will see the TCP, it's a connection oriented, guaranteed delivery order, uses port 80 for HTTP. UDP, it's a connectionless, lower overhead, used for DNS, video, voice, where speed matters. Then the network layer comes, responsible for logical address IP routing between networks. Example, IPv4, IPv6 routers, ICMP, that's ping, map with routers and addresses. Then you can visualize it. Then data link, responsible frame formatting, MAC addressing, local network error detection and correction. That is data link. Then physical link, it's a route between transmission over physical medium. If you have see examples, then cables, just imagine cables, fiber optics, radio waves, voltages, physical cables and signal movings. So in upcoming videos I will make an TCP and UDP detailed comparison. I will try to make a more better understanding on this OCP and TCP model for part 2, where we'll see in a detail, because this time I don't know, something is going wrong with my PC. I'm sorry for that. So this was about today's video. Hope you like it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Take care.